Peoria, Notre Dame, developing the whole person. Body, mind, and soul. Providing Catholic education for over 150 years and counting.
I'm Mia Woolsey.
And I'm her husband.
With a questionnaire to help you pick the right Christmas gift.
Question. Are you looking to express how crazy in love you are?
And would you prefer your gift express that forever?
If you answered yes to both,
The Diamond Gift Set.
A pair of lab-grown studs and matching pendant, 1 carat total weight that'll make them weak in the knees and tingly all over. All for just $9.99.
Only at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
For the Chargers, number 12, O'Neal Johnson. Number 23, Jaden Schilb. Number 24, Voldy McAboo. Number 34, Caden Pete. And number 40, Cam Willenborg. The Chargers are coached by Roderick Hutchinson. And now, let's meet and greet your Irish of Notre Dame. A sophomore guard, number 2, Thatcher Hogan. A sophomore guard, number 3, Teddy LaHood. A freshman guard, number 10, Blake Maxwell. A freshman forward, number 11, Jack Wilderman. And a sophomore forward, number 14, Jack Campbell. The Irish are coached by Stephen Bradshaw. Officials tonight, Kirk Wessler, Charles Nathan, and Tony Keaton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NDTV. We're coming to you live from the kitchen at Peoria Notre Dame High School. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is the coach, Mike Plunkett. Mike, we've got 2 games tonight as we welcome the Chargers of Champaign Centennial, and our JV game is underway with the tip controlled by the Chargers.
Yeah, not a big surprise on that tip. There was about 6'5" lined up against Thatcher. Thatcher stood and watched, which...
Thatcher gave it everything he had.
That's right. We kind of deferred. The opening kickoff is what we ended up doing. So, but you know what? It played out okay because now we actually do get the first possession with a chance to score because Centennial turned it over on a travel.
Quick travel to start the game there for the Chargers. And the Irish will get underway and getting this ball moving. They get inside to Jack Campbell. Campbell looks to drive, kicks it out to Maxwell. Maxwell swings it to Wilderman, over to LaHood. LaHood looks at corner, decides against it, gets it to Hogan. Hogan back to Wilderman, and here we see this good patented ball movement from this young Irish team. They get inside, Wilderman goes up, and it is good. First basket, good for the Irish, number 11, Jack Wilderman.
Always a good sign when Wilderman scores early because we've said it before and we've said it often, he's a scorer. He can get the ball in the basket, get one early, get some confidence going.
Early and often from Wilderman if possible.
Well, that's a nice shot.
Basket is good. Number 40, Cam Willenborg.
He shot that like he shot it before.
Yeah, I think Willenborg has hit a few threes.
Yeah, that wasn't his first shot of the year, was it? That was some confidence. And we just got to get out on the shooters. Got to figure out who they are, get out on them. Our defense is, pressure the ball, everybody else in a help position. Good pass, another good pass.
Good fake from Hogan. Oh, nice. I love the fake and
yeah, that was
puts
not
up the
bad.
little floater. Absolutely. So, I'm looking at this Champaign Centennial team here. They've got some length.
Yeah.
And you'll see
Speaking
right
of which, number 34, Caden Pete.
We don't have heights for them, but looking at all five of them as they match up here, look like they've got some good height on the Irish.
Yeah, 24, just a lot of length to him. We're going to have to make some of those shots.
3 balls off the mark there for LaHood. They get the ball out to number. Now we're going to get a foul on the outside there. We're going to see who this one's on. That one's going to be on Thatcher Hogan. It'll be his first, team's first. We're going to get a substitution here for the Irish here momentarily. That ball gets tipped, I believe, by Campbell.
Yeah, good job on defense, and an equally good job on Jaden Schilb not grabbing that ball out of bounds. Your instinct is when you see a ball in the air to catch it.
He flinched and pulled back pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And the Irish, looking at the height difference, look to bring
just
in a little bit more with
good
Kevin
job.
O'Donnell.
Wall up and take your chances. That's good. I'm sure Centennial is saying we'll take that shot, but I liked what Campbell did defensively there.
A lot of contact out on the front court here.
He's got a foul.
They're gonna foul, yeah. Foul in the open court here on number 23, Jaden Schilb.
Yeah, when you're, you can use a little body, you can a little bit physical. When you change the direction of the ball handler, that's always going to be a foul.
And as you look at Schilb, he's got these long arms.
Yeah.
Very quick feet as we see him move here. He could, again, his length on some of our guards could be troublesome.
Yeah, you've got Schilb, you got McAboo.
And again, Willenborg is going to be trouble up front as well. So the Irish are going to have to use their speed and their ability to move that ball quickly, which they've proven they have all season. 3 balls up off the mark. Rebounds hustled down by McAboo. They get it back to McAboo in the corner. They try to go inside. Ball's poked away by Campbell. Good hustle play by Campbell to get it back in bounds. They kick it out.
Good job by Jack.
Great hustle play by Campbell. Gets it over to LaHood. Get it back inside to Campbell.
And that's not bad there if you can isolate a little bit. That's not a bad move.
Campbell goes up strong, pokes it away, hustles after the rebound. Gets it back to LaHood. Right now, Jack Campbell is pure hustle in the bottle right now.
Yeah, Jack always plays hard. Jack's one of those guys, he can have a game, where he's not scoring a lot, but he's so valuable to everybody on the floor.
That's a big time block right there. That's great defense by that's Voldy McAboo.
Yeah, he stood his ground,
right.
Put the hands up, and that's how you tell your guys to defend. Good
great
defense on the Irish part.
Yep. Again,
yeah, we got to get a body on.
And again, looked like a good body, but again, it was just good position there by Caden Pete.
Yeah, we got to take that one step back, get the hands up, the elbows up, and maybe keep him off. Then it might become a foul because there might be some contact there.
There is a lot of contact.
There's contact right there.
Yeah, and that's a clear foul right in front of the official. I'm not sure what the debate is there. Is right in front of Charles Nathan here and in front of us. I don't know how
yeah,
that
that's going to be 2 on Schilb.
Yeah. So O'Donnell with the ball, swings it out to Thatcher Hogan. Thatcher Hogan dribbles right, then left. He looks to drive. Wanted to get inside, didn't have the lane to do so. So they get it back out. Swing it to LaHood. LaHood goes.
Centennial's defenders are their personnel is so much alike that they could switch on about every screen, and they're not really losing anything lengthwise, height-wise.
So it's another foul on the Chargers. This one's going to be on Cam Willenborg. His first, team's third. And that's 3 quick fouls, and we're just over the half point in the first quarter.
Got to get out of trouble there.
Yep. Smart move by Thatcher Hogan just to say, I've got nowhere to go here.
Yeah, Thatcher's kind of in the land of giants in that corner, and he made a very, very smart and good move.
I like that he didn't panic. Just thought, you know what? Let's get out of here quickly.
You know what? He's played in a state championship soccer game. He's not going to panic in a JV basketball game.
No, he's not. Good hustle by Campbell to try to get after it.
A better pass might have given Johnson a shot there, but that's a good place for Centennial to get
that's
the ball.
A good interior pass to Caden Pete. Pete's got 6 now here. 6 of the 9 for the Chargers.
I just heard Coach Bradshaw say, you got to get around. You got to front that. Make them throw it over the top and and rely on some weak side help.
And if they get it in there, they are going to have to collapse on it. Good move by Hogan. Little jump shot. Looks like he forced it just a bit. He did have an opportunity and a little bit of an opening to get that off. But this defense here from the Chargers. Another opening down under. Another basket there for Caden Pete. And that's enough. That's enough to give Coach Bradshaw enough. And he's going to call a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, it's just one of those where if we're going to continue to play behind, we're going to be in trouble. So what we're looking to do is obviously he wants to get in front, and get count on that weak side help. it's got to be a perfect pass to get there. Hey, we have our first cheerleader going to come visit us. Miss Finch is ready to join us.
So, folks, if we talked about over our last few broadcasts, this is it's almost been extended to a little bit of a senior week, and we've taken an opportunity to have several of our seniors come over and sit down with us and give us an opportunity to interview them during these JV contests. So I'm going to turn it over to Coach Plunkett to introduce our first senior this evening. And we're going to throw only about 30 to 40 questions at her very quickly and not put her too much in the hot seat.
Well, that got a smile on her face. I was going to ask her if she could hear us okay. She can obviously
she can
hear us.
definitely hear us.
That got a smile.
But, Coach, take it away.
We have Olivia Finch here. Olivia, what kind of thoughts going through your mind? I know you have a senior night during the fall. You had your senior night last Friday, but we're finally talking to you as things are coming to an end. Do you have some thoughts, emotions that you're dealing with right now?
I'm sad, yeah, because all our sports are ending, but I'm also excited to have a new start in college.
And speaking of that, what are your plans?
I don't really know where I'm going to go yet, but I'm going to go to college and study biomedical sciences.
You want to be a doctor?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm thinking about becoming an eye doctor eventually.
Okay.
I mean, we've had several of your classmates at this table over the last week, several going into sciences in some way. So I don't know what's happening here at PND, but I love to hear people going into sciences. The requirement, though, is you have to come back to Peoria to take care of old guys like us. All right.
I think they look at us and say,
we have to go into science.
We need medical help in this area because these guys are looking pretty bad.
Maybe not so much at the two of us, but looking further down the table, maybe. Yeah, maybe at some other people.
So as things are coming to an end, any favorite memories of your time here as a cheerleader at Notre Dame?
I really enjoyed all our cheer competitions and our cheer camps that we had every summer.
Okay. Any fellow seniors or any of them on the team you want to kind of shout out on something that might embarrass them?
Yeah, any great stories you can share about them?
We always like to have that to dig up on some people.
Yeah, they're not sitting here. Yeah, I don't know if they may not be listening. So yeah, let's get some dirt. Keep it clean enough for the live stream. But yeah, what do you got? Some good stories? We like a good laugh, Olivia.
I can't think of anything right off the top of my head.
See, she's smart. She knows they have the microphone next, and she's not going to say anything that might incriminate her. So.
Livy, we have a great cheer program here, and great coaching, and we've had a front row seat certainly since the live stream has been happening. Can you tell us any advice that you would share with young girls who are, whether they be in junior high or even younger, that would want to cheer at Notre Dame? What advice would you give them as they look to come here in the next year or two?
Well, if they're wanting to cheer, they shouldn't be afraid to try out. And if they do, be confident and show that you're excited, because they can definitely do it. And also just be grateful for all the time, because these 4 years do go by really fast.
That's a great point. We say that all the time. You don't think about it when you enter as a freshman, but boy, at this point, and you think this goes by fast, just wait till college.
Yeah.
Then it really goes by. Now, when you tried out for cheerleading your freshman year, I assume you had cheered for a while in grade school and everything, because it seems like everybody cheers in grade school. Is that correct?
Yeah, I cheered in 8th grade at school.
Were there a lot of people trying out for cheerleading when you were a freshman?
Yeah, there was a good amount, and it was a bit scary trying out, but.
And that's and that's what I love what you said about, you got to put yourself out there. You got to try, and I think that's what the young kids need to know is it's competitive, because you get 10 or 12 cheerleaders from every school, and you're only going to keep X numbers. So it's an accomplishment. So. We're glad we're able to talk to. We want to make sure we get all of our seniors honored. We just missed the cheerleaders last Friday, just kind of ran out of time. So we're glad we get to talk to you. But any final words, anything you want to say, shout out to anybody in particular, any thanks to anybody?
I want to thank my parents for letting me come here and for everything they do for me, and my coach Alona for being there all the time for cheer.
And it is a commitment by the family, the cheerleading, because I know your parents get to everything. which is really a pretty cool thing to do that. So, well, enjoy tonight. Last time cheering in this gym, and enjoy that, and good luck the rest of the school year. And we know you're going to do great things, and someday you come back as a medical professional, check us out and help us out.
Absolutely. Livia, can't thank you enough for sitting down with us. Have a great night. Absolutely. Have a wonderful final home game here, and we'll be cheering you on from this table.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, folks, we went into the quarter break with the Chargers leading 15-5. Again, that first quarter very much controlled by the size of the Chargers. A lot of that on the back of Caden Pete. Well, I have him down for at least 10 points. I think I missed a couple in there.
Well, I had him for 8, so I think the 10 might get us right where he's supposed to be, I think. Yeah, he's a load to guard. But you know what? The other spot where the size hurts us is just on our offensive end, their defensive end. It's difficult, for us to get things going. They're tall, they're long, and the old thing that we've said before. Sometimes you just have to make the ball more athletic than what you are, and that's by moving the ball quickly, cutting, being hard to guard, be patient. Then when you get that shot, you got to knock down that shot.
Absolutely. So
good job by Thatcher, holding on here. I think we have Miss Corey here now to join us. Let's make sure that gets close there. Can you hear us okay? Oh, we can hear her.
Yeah,
fine.
we got her. We got her loud and clear.
Yeah, Caroline Corey, who's one of our seniors. And again, as we go into the, last time cheering in this gym, what kind of thoughts, emotions? I know you got recognized last week as a senior in the senior night, but here it is. This is actually the last night. How are you feeling about all this?
I'm sad, but I'm really excited for the last game, and it's been really fun.
And that's always the case. It's you can't wait. You almost like you can't wait till I want to be a senior. I want to get this all over with. Then when things start ending, it starts to get a little bit real, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what are you doing after graduation? What are your plans?
I haven't decided on where I'm going to college yet, but I'm going to study biology.
Good.
And what do you want to do with that biology degree?
I want to become an orthodontist, so pre-dentistry track.
All right, so just tonight alone, we've got eyes and teeth covered. I think, Mike, we're doing okay.
Yeah, anybody work on hearts? I may need that, but
we both. Neither of us will turn down heart. You especially, but I'm not far behind me. Just far behind you. Just look at me. But again, part of our deal with that one, Caroline, is that you have to come back to Peoria because that's where we are. So you must return to your hometown. Deal? All right. Are you okay with that?
Got to take care of these old bodies.
Fair enough.
Now, when you said you haven't really decided yet on where you're going to go, you got some choices. You got narrowed down a little bit. What are you looking at?
My top 2 are Minnesota and Creighton.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota, you don't hear that a lot. How did that come about?
Well, Creighton, a lot of my family went there, and when I visited, I loved the campus. Minnesota, I have some family up there. They also have a good dental school, so.
Wonderful.
You do know it snows quite a bit up there. It gets cold up there. Okay, just so you know that. Yeah. But that's everywhere. Well, so it's good in what you want to do. They're strong in that. And it's a Big Ten school. That's always nice. And, that's fun. A lot of things to do. You going to look to cheer beyond high school, or is this it?
No, this is it.
Yeah. How long have you been cheering?
I competitively cheered like 3rd and 4th grade, and then I came back freshman year and started doing that.
That's fantastic.
Oh, so you and where'd you go to grade school?
I went to Dunlap Middle School.
Okay, and you didn't cheer there?
No.
Okay, so was it a challenge? Was it difficult coming here as a freshman and trying out and making the squad?
It was a little challenging, but I had a lot of dance experience, so I think I was okay.
And you wouldn't have known everybody, which is a little bit different too. So that's an accomplishment.
Absolutely.
That is not easy to do. So kudos to you on that. Favorite memories of your time here as a student, and particularly as a cheerleader?
I like when the games are packed with a lot of people. It's always the most fun when there's like a lot of rivalry within the teams.
When you get the crowd responding to you and all those good things.
Yes.
That's right.
Caroline, you had a unique situation here over the last 4 years where you came in, everything seemed like it was going to be a normal 4 years, and then hello to COVID, and then we continue to compete, cheer, and so forth, but with masks and other restrictions, no fans. And how did that play a role in your experience in cheering high school and so forth?
It was a little difficult at first, just because there was no feedback from the crowd. But I think once I kept doing it, it got better. And
you guys are much more resilient than us old dogs that trying. You kind of go with things, don't you? You just and really you have no choice. But I'm one of those. I really believe the whole experience with the COVID thing is just going to make you more prepared for life as you get out of here. I just think it's I think it's a tough thing for you to do. And finally, you want to ask you always ask a question about.
Well, I think this is a wonderful question, especially for the young girls and even boys potentially who are watching and potentially coming to Notre Dame and that want to cheer here. What advice would you give them if they do want to cheer and preparing to cheer at Notre Dame? What advice could you share with them as they're getting ready to become part of the Irish family?
I think it's as simple as just having fun and working hard and enjoy every moment.
Perfect advice. Perfect advice. And I love that this advice, although unique to each one of you individually, there's a common theme in the joy of it, the fun of it, and working hard. I think they absolutely go hand in hand. So thank you for that.
Caroline, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I'm glad we were able to catch up with the cheerleaders tonight. So enjoy tonight's game. Last time doing this, enjoy it. Good luck the rest of the rest of your senior year, and good luck beyond high school. I know you're going to do great things.
Thank you.
We'll be here cheering for you. Good luck. Folks, once again, that was Caroline Corey sitting with us here. And again, last week they did celebrate senior night, but tonight we had an opportunity to sit down with Caroline, and we got a couple more interviews that'll be happening shortly. Our JV team now.
It's been a strange quarter. It's been 4-2 Notre Dame this quarter, and we're almost 6 minutes into it. So I'm going to say great defense.
And again, I love good defensive battles, but again, the Irish are going to have to get some buckets here. That's a big block. That's number 20, David Dixon, with a block there.
Just hard to get shots against this team. They're long, they're quick, they get themselves in good position.
That's a big hit. Number 11, Jack Wilderman for 3.
Definitely have to make some shots against this team because they're not going to let you take it in and do a lot of damage that way.
And again, there are a couple opportunities, and you can absolutely hear Coach Hutchison say, bounce pass, bounce pass.
Yeah.
The bounce pass is, to me, a completely lost art in the sport of basketball.
And it's so, you're exactly right. It is so effective on everything. We're being joined here by Miley Slicksup, who is getting ready to put on the headset. We'll get her all set up and make sure she can hear us as the first period is winding down.
And unfairly to Molly, she's getting harassed by our PA announcer on her way up here.
Well, you know what? He just feels bad because we give him such a hard time doing
I think we've been nothing but kind to him. The only reason why we've been kind to him, I haven't said anything about him tonight.
Another block shot by the Chargers. All right, Molly. Good golly, it's Miss Molly. One of my favorites, and she knows that. So, so here we are. Last game, you're going to cheer in this gym, okay?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm really sad, just cheering so many games here. It's been so fun, but yeah, it's just sad moment, but it'll be fun. Last game.
Goes by fast, doesn't
it? It goes by so fast.
Yeah, I mean, people probably tell you that, you hear about that all the time, how fast it's going to go, and you don't believe them because some days feel like they last forever.
Yeah.
Some classes feel like they last forever, and yet when you look at it, here we are, February of your senior year, so that does go by quickly. I know you and I have talked about this in class, but what are your plans after graduation?
I'm going to go to Mizzou and major in marketing.
Okay.
That's the plan, and then I might try out for the cheer team there, but I'm not sure yet.
Fantastic.
Why not?
Yeah.
I think you know what? If it's even a thought in your mind, I'm going to say go for it.
Yeah.
Because I think, you don't ever want to have that regret that I wish I would have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, marketing?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with that?
I don't even know.
And you don't have to decide tonight. That's okay. It's
we're going to pin it on you right now.
Yeah.
I want to know. Then I'm
we've
going to talk to you in
pen
4
and
years.
paper, and we want you to sign off on it right
Yeah.
now.
And see if you really got there or not.
Yeah. What brought your interest in marketing? What?
I don't know. I kind of just have been thinking about it for a while, and I've heard they got like a good program there.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And
That's
your
good.
personality and getting out there, you're going to do just fine. That is
Thank you.
that is your that's right in your wheelhouse, as they say. So I think that'll be perfect for you. As things wind down, we had senior night last Friday, but we're kind of trying to talk to everybody. Do you have any any incoming freshmen coming in next year? What are you going to tell them? What would you tell them as far as being a high school student here and particularly being a cheerleader here?
I would say, like, if you're just wanting to try out, to just definitely go for it and be confident and, like, put yourself out there because, like, you'll probably make it and, like, it's just a fun environment and just to, like, be confident in what you have.
Now, how long have you been cheering?
Well, I cheered 8th grade and then all 4 years, so
Okay.
that's about it.
Was it a little intimidating when you came to try out your freshman year?
I mean, yeah, like, I was scared, but there was really no reason to be intimidated, but yeah, it was fun.
And trust your abilities.
Yeah.
And how was it? When you first came in, Molly, things you were entering high school at a very normal time, as we considered it normal, and then the last 4 years were completely unscripted. And as you thought it would be, you cheered before empty gyms, and families had to watch on a live stream. And here we are again, the gym's filling up, and last Friday, packed gymnasium for a great performance. What? Tell us a little bit about how that experience was.
Like for cheering in COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, it was definitely frustrating and not being able to have any fans, but it was nice, like, having, like, some parents sometimes,
Right.
but, like, it was definitely not as fun, like, how it is, like, now.
But
you missed the students.
Yeah.
I will say to your credit and your teammates' credit, coaches' credit, and everything, you did a wonderful job. And it never looked like you missed a step. Your enthusiasm was there. We had a front row seat, as we do for every home game. What a wonderful experience for us to be able to say, hey, they are still giving 110%, and what a great thing for everybody at home who were able to watch it on the live stream, but certainly for you and your teammates that you picked each other up and kept moving forward.
Thank you.
Now, any favorite memories? Anything you want to share over the 4 years?
I feel like going to camp at Wisconsin Dells was really a good, fun moment for us because being together for like 4 days and staying up, it was definitely a highlight for the whole team.
Yeah, there's something about the teammates are kind of going to be there forever. It seems like that.
Yeah.
That'll be somebody you'll be friends with probably your entire life.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
So that's a really good thing. So, well, Molly, I'm glad we were able to talk to you tonight. Enjoy this last night cheering there. Hopefully we have a big crowd, and I hope people really get into it. This is really kind of, the senior night being the last time that you guys can be doing everything in this gym. But enjoy the night. Best of luck, the rest of your senior year. And thanks for talking to us. And I know you're going to do great things in this world.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Thank you, Molly.
Bye, Molly.
So, folks, sorry, I'm not laughing at Molly. I'm not even laughing at Mr. Cummings either. I'm laughing in the vicinity of all these people as we go into the halftime break with the Irish having a little bit of a battle here against a much taller team, Coach, wouldn't you say? As we've seen, I would say during the interviews, at least a dozen blocked shots in that first half.
Yeah, this is definitely a good team. They're long, they're athletic, they can do so many things. So it's a challenge for us. We have our work cut out for us tonight. And we're being joined here by Miss Maggie Driscoll.
Hi.
And we're going to make sure we get this up here, get it close enough. And you can hear us okay, Maggie?
Yep.
Let's make sure we can hear you. So just as we asked the other three we talked to tonight, this is the last night cheering in this gym for you.
Yes.
What kind of thoughts do you have tonight?
It's really sad just being with the team for the last time. After this, our season's basically over after postseason.
So just the bond we have with all the girls, it's going to be sad leaving them next year.
And you know what? That's kind of a common thread. I think that's what people are saying, that it's and they always say, don't be sad that it's over, be glad that you got to experience it. And I think that's a thing, but it's hard to remember sometimes at the time. After graduation, what are your plans?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to Mizzou, and I want to study architecture and interior design. And I'll hopefully make the cheer team there.
So you're going to try out?
Fantastic.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah,
That's great.
Excited.
Tell us a little bit about that process, given that, as you can tell from my frame, cheer was never an aspiration of mine. But when does that process start for somebody going into college?
Yeah, so I've already started. I've gone to a few clinics at Mizzou throughout the fall and winter, so I can get either recruited or we'll also have tryouts in the spring. So it's really just staying in touch with the coach, and then I'll go there in a few weeks and do another camp, and then we'll just go from there. And
Very
see.
exciting. That's
So
excellent.
they just have it like an open tryout then? Is it?
Yes.
Now, is it the same squad that will cheer for football as basketball? Is it the same group all year?
There's 2 groups, an all-girl group and then co-ed, so I'm just going to try out for both and hopefully make one of them.
Well, the co-ed, you have some of those guys throwing you around the gym. I've seen that. I know you're definitely a flyer.
Yes, so
and you
that'd be
fly
fun.
a lot here, but that's a pretty cool thing. And how long have you been cheering?
I've been cheering just for my high school years, but I've been tumbling since I was like 5 years old.
Okay.
So a while.
So that was just when you came into high school, that was just kind of a natural thing for you to get into cheerleading. Yeah, I can tell you didn't just start tumbling
Yeah, I was
last
going to say,
week.
there are times where you just, you pop off and do a few tumbles, and I wonder what condition I'd be in and how quickly could I get to OSF after trying something like that. Do you even think about it before you do it, or do you just hop into it?
I just go for it and see what happens.
Well,
so like halfway
best.
through it, you're like, maybe I'll wrap it up after the next one, or I'll do 2 or 3 more. That's incredible. I
Thank
absolutely
you.
love it. Absolutely love it.
You're very good at it, that's for sure.
Thanks.
Any
Mag, one question we've asked everybody, because again, this team has really created a culture, and it's a wonderful team here. And we know there are a lot of young ladies in junior high, several of the local Catholic schools really starting to form some nice cheer teams. What advice would you give these young ladies who are looking to come to Notre Dame? What advice would you give them who want to cheer at Notre Dame?
I would say just get in touch with us because we can help them throughout the tryouts. And all of us are so willing to help them, and just don't be afraid, do your best. And we're a really welcoming group, so don't be nervous about it.
And that's great advice, because I think it's kind of like you going into college level. You need to figure out, how do I get there? How do I get that inside track a little bit? So to offer that is really, really a nice thing to be able to do. So, all right.
Excellent. Excellent work. Well, thank you.
And in addition to this, Maggie is our vice president of our St. Jude Club, and I forgot that Molly is also an officer in our club. So these guys are involved in a lot of things and doing a lot of good things. I hope you continue that through college. Find a way to stay involved in the fundraising part of that. And then one more question. Did you tell Grandpa that you're going to be getting interviewed? Is he watching this?
Yes, I did. I texted him, so he should be listening.
Very good.
Okay.
Give a shout out to him.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to Grandpa Ron, right?
Yes, Grandpa Ronnie.
Yeah, I got to give a shout out. We used to work the Bradley table
I was going to
together.
say, if only we could have gotten a couple questions from him to hit you with, but I'm sure there were some embarrassing moments he could have shared with us to hit you with, Maggie. But no, we'll be kind to you at the table tonight. But no, I mean, it's been a pleasure watching you, and convey to all your teammates, not only through the COVID games that we've had, and you cheered with joy and excitement to no fans. But it certainly traveled through the live stream, and we're grateful for that. And thank you, your teammates, and continue to bring that joy wherever you go. We're grateful for it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us tonight, man. Have a good last night.
Thank you.
Good luck. Congrats. Folks, we're going to take a couple-minute break here with the Chargers leading 21-13, and we'll be back in just a minute or two. Thank you. Folks, welcome back to the second half of our JV contest between the visiting Chargers of Champaign Centennial and our very own Peoria Notre Dame Irish. Chargers lead 21-13. Folks, we wrapped up our senior interviews with the cheerleading team, Olivia Finch, Molly, I'm always going to butcher this last name.
Schlickslip.
Yep, I got it. Maggie Driscoll and Caroline Corey. What a pleasure it is to interview all these seniors
just
over
like
the last,
all the
last
seniors,
week.
the boys basketball players, the girls basketball players, the dance team, they're all just very, very mature, well-spoken. They have a plan, have an idea what they want to do. I know parents are very proud of them, as they should be, and we're lucky to be able to do that.
Yeah, we truly are. Big three, number 23, Jaden Schilb. Sorry, I'm trying to transition from interview Jim to commentator Jim.
Yeah, it's we've kind of gotten away from calling this game, but that's okay. It's about the kids, and we're trying to recognize all of them. That's a good pass out.
The Hood looks to drive, gets it to Maxwell. Good kick to the corner, 3 balls up, rims in and out.
Good shot for Wilderman. That's a shot he can make.
Yeah, he needs to keep taking that shot.
The story of this game, though, is, we're a minute into the third quarter, and we have 13 points.
Yeah.
That's just really good Centennial defense.
And again, that pass was coming in. The confidence that Mr. Cummings had, and Cam Willenborg, he didn't flinch.
No, didn't even flinch. But I tell you
or he didn't see it. He didn't even react to that one. He's just ignoring me completely tonight. So here come the Irish. LaHood with the ball. He looks to drive left, keeps going, gets in the corner. Nice swing
pass.
Good shot.
We'll take that.
Good 3-ball, Thatcher Hogan.
And I love that. If you get that baseline penetration, you've got somebody in the opposite corner you hit it to, that's going to make the whole defense shift, and somebody's going to be able to step up for a good shot. In this case, it was Thatcher. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point game. This thing is, we're okay.
Yeah, I thought either that they're going to let that pass go out of bounds, or they were going to have to call a travel on that one, because he did get an extra step through there. But here comes LaHood, guarded tightly by McAboo. Now McAboo's speed and length has been trouble for the Irish all night. I've noticed that the Chargers are in a full man-to-man right now, where first half they were doing a little bit more of a matchup zone. At least it looked like from my point of view.
Yeah. This is they were doing a lot of switching. They were man-to-man, but they were switching on just about everything. And we made that comment that with their size and their length, they can get away with that switching, because they all move pretty well. They're all kind of the same size. A couple of exceptions, but now it seems like there's a little less switching, which means now that we have to see a little hedge on the ball screen, but not a lot.
That was not just a little bit of a forced pass. Campbell tries to take the charge, not going to get it, and that basket's good for number 34, Caden Pete.
Caden Pete's had a nice game.
And folks, I'm not going to give you stats from here on out, because we've missed some of the
try to get those caught up best we can.
Yeah.
But he's got somewhere in the vicinity of 12 or 14 points.
That's
nice
a
finish.
fantastic take by Jack Wilderman. I tell you, when he has the ball, I feel very excited about what's coming.
He knows where the basket is. He knows how to put the ball in the basket. Good
play hustle
by Jack.
Wilderman. Oh, a nice
move.
Little hesitation step. Freezes the defender to take the charge.
There, Teddy. Once you're a threat to score, they're not going to call 3 seconds on you, but if you pass it out, you got to get the heck out of there.
That ball gets tipped out. Hogan controls it.
Good pass. We'll take Wilderman's shot there. That's still.
Nice kickball. Nice
Good
hustle
job,
by
Teddy.
LaHood using his body, and we're going to get a foul here.
Yep, that was. Good hustle. That's a hustle foul.
Yeah, it's tough for Willenborg there, who just hustled.
Yeah, that's just that's all that is. You take your chance there.
We'll get a substitution here as number 24, Kevin O'Donnell, will check in for the Irish.
And again, you know, we're 8 down, just kind of chip away. Don't let them get on a little run here.
Ball comes to Wilderman on the wing. Moves left, goes right, swings it back to Campbell. Campbell to LaHood. Oh, they jump the pass. LaHood goes strong, gets blocked from behind. And again, this is just a tough team to do anything in the lane against.
They're so long, so long. That might have been a push from behind. That might have been on 23. From behind? Yes,
We're going to see if we can get a look on that. That's who is called on. Not sure we'll get a replay on this, but that's definitely going to be Shilb's third foul.
Because they didn't call it up on the shot. Kurt called it down below, and that's pretty much what it's going to be.
First free throw's good for Thatcher Hogan.
I love what Coach just said. Stop gambling. The worst thing you can do is just miss. If you just miss, over. I love it.
Wow. I tell you, I've been thoroughly
that is a beautiful line. Oh, for the world, because what he's saying is when you just miss, people think, oh, great hustle.
Yep.
What it really does is now it's 5-on-4.
Well,
you're out of the play.
And there were 2 gambles on that. Resulted in that foul. Another block. Just great defense here from the Chargers, not having to risk it.
Oh,
tough miss there for Willenborg. Campbell really wanted that ball underneath. Absolutely wanted it.
You keep reaching, you're gonna.
Yeah. A lot of patience from the officials on that. And there he's gonna get that one.
That bump there.
That's his third now. That's gonna be on Cam Willenborg, his third.
And really, as he's reaching out front, he wasn't touching anybody. That wasn't a foul. But you just, if you keep doing it, you're eventually gonna get caught.
So Wilderman with the ball, drives, skip pass over. Hogan for 3, just a little short.
We just kind of get over that hump of, it's been 7, 8. Cut that down, keep giving ourselves a chance.
Well, that pass probably should not have gone all the way through, but it did. So LaHood with the ball, calls for the screen, gets it out to Wilderman. Wilderman over to Hogan.
Just keep moving, be patient.
Campbell the screen, he pops.
The ball. Good, it's a good pass.
They swing it. O'Donnell for 3, rims in and out.
That was down.
Oh, and just nice little pressure there from Kevin O'Donnell.
And O'Donnell kept himself from doing that gamble part that we've just been talking about, but did enough to disrupt the concentration of the receiver.
So Wilderman will bring it up. Gets it to LaHood. LaHood guarded tightly. Up, just a little miscommunication. Oh, look, I think it was tipped.
It was deflected. I thought it changed directions, and I can't see much, but
yeah, it's a little tough.
Hey, DJ, hands up. Can't see, can't talk, can't do a lot.
Boy, a lot of commentating without a headset tonight from our PA announcer. We could get him a headset, but ratings would plummet. So here come the Chargers. You know, O'Neal Johnson hasn't been in a game a ton tonight, but I like when he has the ball. He's explosive. Same with Cornelius Dorsey. He's got a couple of baskets, but again, number 34, Caden Pete, he gets that ball.
Move.
He gets that ball, and he just seems to move human beings when he gets the ball.
Yeah, he's very hard for us to stop. See, I love that defense. We always say, show your hands. That's exactly what he was doing there.
Good Irish ball movement right now.
30 seconds to go. Either get a really good shot here or get the last one.
We're going to get a block here. This one's going to be, I believe, on number 20, David Dixon. Sure is.
Got to get one here. We cut it back, and we just can't quite get that difference maker.
So Thatcher Hogan with the ball near the top of the key.
Braxton Boatwright, who just checked in. We're down to about 10 seconds to go now in the half.
We're under 8. Campbell looks to drive, gets it out to O'Donnell.
There's
He
a
wants
nice
to drive,
shot.
gets
We'll
it
take
back
that
to
shot.
Campbell. 4-3, and it's good. Jack Campbell hits a nice 3. 10 to third quarter, and the Irish have cut the lead to 6. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I can get it real quick. I can get it real quick. Can you step down real quick? Yeah, no, sorry, just need me to do it real quick.
Folks, the fourth quarter has started here in the kitchen for our JV contest between the visiting Chargers of Centennial and our Irish. The Irish control the ball. Thatcher Hogan has it. Swings it to number 20. Quinn Donahue has checked in. Ball is stolen. Number 22, Cornelius Dorsey. Dixon gets it over into the hands of Boatwright. Boatwright looks to drive right. They go inside, and again, it is just don't have much of an answer for Caden Pete right now.
We just can't let him get it. We have to get in front of him. That's easier said than done, but we have to get in front of him, and we got to pressure the guards a little bit more, so it's not that easy to get the ball to him. Because if he gets it with somebody behind him, he's scoring.
Yeah.
You know, in a game where there's not a lot of points, they've got 30. He's got, in my count, he's got 16.
Yeah.
Of those 30. And,
I've got the same number.
Yeah. So, you know, you don't have to be a genius to figure out that's more than half their points. and so we've got to do a little bit better job. Good help on the weak side by Maxwell, just to tip that ball away.
Jaden Schill will check back in for the Chargers, giving Johnson a breather, and we're going to get a bunch of Irishmen checking in. Teddy LaHood, Jack Wilderman, and Jack Campbell all checking in. Irish are going to make a run here, down 8 with 6:37 left to go in the game.
Yeah, when points are hard to come by, as they have been tonight, for both teams, really.
That's a good steal by the Irish.
With the exception of one player, points have been pretty hard to come by. So, you know, we can't wait too long to make this run. But
so LaHood's
chip
got
away.
it.
Good idea.
We've had a couple of those floating passes.
Yep.
and I don't want to call them lazy, but it's just you got to put a little more spice on it if you're going to try to get it through a team with length like
Yeah,
this.
you got to recognize who we're playing against, and this team is, you just said it, a team with length. That's a challenge to make those passes. We'll take that there by Jack. Well, that's a good shot.
That's a good shot. That's right in Jack's
very good.
wheelhouse.
That's right.
And we've seen him make a couple of those tonight, at least one of them just last quarter. Show with the ball. Almost lost a handle on it. He gets it inside to Dixon. Can't decide what he wants to do. He'll take the shot, and that was the right choice. David Dixon.
Yeah, I would say you're right. That was probably the right choice to make. It was a good shot. That shot you got to be able to make.
LaHood with the tough pass, but it is controlled by Wilderman. Wilderman looks to drive. We're going to get a foul called
Little
here.
hand check, maybe?
There are a lot of hands going there, so that one's going to be on number 20. Dixon's now got 3.
He's got 3.
Comes into Wilderman. He looks inside. Tight coverage here. Another
Good
stolen
play.
pass for the Chargers.
And good unselfish play. Give him the ball up. That's frustrating because his teammate.
That was Dixon again. I tell you, Dixon the last few possessions has tried to do everything in his power to help his teammates out.
But you look, Dixon had a layup. He kicks it ahead. And his teammate misses the layup. But instead of being mad, Dixon comes over and gives him 5. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
a quality young man.
And that's a guy that's he's out there to try to win games.
Yep. Generous young man and a supportive young man, picking his teammate up right there.
You don't intend to miss a layup.
No,
it happened.
no,
We've
it
all
happens.
done it. I mean, everybody has done it. So you don't need teammates getting on you about it. You need their support. Everybody. I was surprised when I made one.
Yeah, I tell you, layups were. I didn't like taking them. I'd rather just dribble it back out and
shoot a 3.
Yeah, shoot a 3.
Of course, there weren't any 3s back in my day. So,
folks, we're 5:09 left here in the game. Chargers control the scoreboard, 32-22. But the Irish made a nice little run at the end of that last quarter. And but right now it's Chargers lead. So let's see what kind of run. On the floor we have O'Donnell, Campbell, Wilderman, LaHood, and Thatcher Hogan. For the Chargers, they have Boatwright, Schilb, David Dixon still on the floor, Cornelius Dorsey, and on the far side from us, they still have the big man, Caden Pete. He looks to me like he needs a rest.
Yeah, I think
I would give Caden Pete a rest.
Yeah, maybe for about the next 5 minutes on the game clock.
So, and again, speaking of Caden Pete, there's another basket. He's got at least 18.
Yeah, I think Pete was that time wanted an offensive rebound in addition to the point. He's just been hard for us to guard. It's been difficult.
Now we're gonna get a travel called on the Irish. And we'll get a substitution here for the Chargers. Number 32, Sherry Clark. I tell you, folks, in our setup here in the kitchen, we get a front row seat to a lot of our visiting coaches. And Roderick Hutchison does a wonderful job with these young men.
I was just going to say, I am as impressed by his demeanor and his coaching and what he does as I've been of any coach we've seen this year, varsity, JV, male or female. And you know what? And we're spoiled because I think Coach Bradshaw is the same way. I mean, we're just so used to it with our coaches that I don't want to take it for granted. But we're right here by the visitors, so we get to see
just
that
have
more
a
often.
front row seat to Coach Hutchison right now.
Very impressive.
Very kind coach to talk to before the game, and that translates just the same to his players during the game.
Yeah, he's coaching them the whole game. It's positive. He's not harping at the officials, and I like it.
So Wilderman with the ball. He'll swing it over to O'Donnell. Nice interior pass to LaHood from O'Donnell. They get it back to LaHood, well, now they're going all over it. I love this ball movement. Wilderman gets it, looks to drive, kicks it out to Hogan.
You got to get points out of it.
Yeah, they really need to get some buckets here. Campbell looks to go inside, and he gets hit hard. I'm not sure who this one's going to be on. There's a lot of activity. This one's going to be on number 20. This is David Dixon. This will be his 4th, team 6. Jack Campbell's going to go to line. Campbell's going to shoot 2. First one's up and off the back iron. Blake Maxwell checks in for the Irish, giving Kevin O'Donnell a little breather. And number 12, that is O'Neal Johnson checking back in for the Chargers. Second free throw for Campbell, good. So the Irish have closed this gap to 9.
One stop at a time.
They look to go inside. Nice pass. Oh, that was a good idea there.
Yeah, Clark just couldn't corral it. Matt might have taken his eye off it a little bit, thinking about the shot before catching it.
But I think that was Dorsey who sent that pass along the baseline out to Clark, and just there's a lot on that. I don't know if I would have been able to catch that.
No, that was not easy ball.
So they get the ball to Campbell, swing it out to Hogan. One more pass to LaHood in the corner. They go to Campbell.
They close out very well.
Maxwell with it to LaHood. They go to Campbell inside, hand off to LaHood. One more pass to Hogan. Great Irish ball movement here. LaHood looks to drive.
Good job by LaHood.
Just great job getting Schilb off the ground.
Yeah, he stayed with it, kept his pivot foot down.
This one's going to be on Schilb. It'll be his 4th, team 7. Teddy LaHood's going to shoot 2. First free throw is good for LaHood. And McAboo will check back in. LaHood hits his 2nd. O'Donnell checks in for the Irish.
We got a 7-point game. 2:22 to go.
We got a good game here. Folks, we're going to take a 30-second break here. We'll be right back. Folks, we're back here for the final 2:22. I suspect we'll get another timeout here.
I would think would be a few, just depending on if we make some stops.
Yep. Irish defense has turned up here a little bit in the 4th quarter. Nice strong move. Another big rebound, but a miss. Rare miss there from Caden Pete.
Yeah, he kind of went up a little softer and fell back a little bit on that one. Centennial's dealing with a little foul trouble. 20 Dixon and 23 Schilb, both with 4 fouls. So
low force 3 there from LaHood. And again, those.
Oh,
we're going to get a foul called here.
Not a bad idea.
That's the team's first foul of the 2nd half. Not a bad foul, especially if we want to put them at the line to try to stop the clock.
Yeah, we're going to have to. You're going after a steal or a foul because it's not going to be shooting. There you go. There you go. That's okay.
Again, time to start racking a couple of them up.
Yeah, we just can't give them
Yeah.
10, 15 seconds between each foul because by the time you get to the bonus, we've knocked 40 seconds off the clock.
And Teddy can't be the only one doing it.
That's right. Right now, we got to get them.
Yeah.
If that's only our second team foul, we got 4 more. If we wait 10 seconds each one, that's 40 seconds. Can't do it.
There's a lot of time they're giving them. It's a lot of time, folks.
Got to get them.
Jumper's off the mark, no box out, and the putback is good for Caden Pete. So Thatcher Hogan with the ball. Well, it looks to drive. Basket's good. Great move by Teddy
Right
LaHood.
now, I would pass, guy catches it, foul.
Yeah.
You got to foul.
Got to get into it. Then
Don't
what
foul
are
a
they
shooter.
waiting on? They got a foul, gentlemen. They have got the foul here. That's a lot of time, folks.
Yeah, because now that's only the third team foul. So again, we have to do that 3 more times.
This one is on number 14, Jack Campbell, his first, team's third. Team's third foul.
Got a break,
there you
got
go.
a break. We don't have any time to waste. We got to score,
Gotta
timeout,
move.
and just foul.
A
There's the
nice
bucket.
shot from Hogan.
Oh, he wanted a timeout and didn't get it.
This one's going to be on Blake Maxwell, his first, team's fourth.
Still not bonus.
No.
And there's just not enough time to foul 2 more or 3 more times to put him in the bonus and score 5 points.
And folks, that should just about do it here. This one's going to be on Campbell. His second, team's fifth. But folks, that's going to pretty much wrap it up here.
Yeah, not much we can do right here.
Yeah.
Just throw it down the floor that direction.
Yeah. Final score, Centennial 36, Notre Dame 31. In a game that we thought was going to get out of hand in favor for the Chargers. I think Notre Dame really kind of settled down.
Yeah, played great. You know, had a chance at the end, you know, to cut this thing, but we just didn't have an answer for the big man inside, Caden Pete, who scored at least 18. Might be a little bit more than that, we don't know for sure. But very, very good player, and it was tough for us to deal with.
So, folks, that'll wrap it up for this JV contest. Varsity game will start in just about 15 minutes or so. Don't go far. We're looking forward to having you back. Looking forward to having you back here for the varsity contest. We'll see you again, just about 15 minutes. Don't go far.